Your boy Ja'Marr Chase, which is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, he has been hanging around the wrong female, and now she is trying to ruin his life. That's it. She's trying to ruin his life, and those words aren't coming out of my mouth. Those words are coming out of her mouth. I don't care how old you are. Your woman, your wife, your girlfriend, even if you're just in middle school and high school, your girl is a representation of you. The one thing that I've preached to you guys over these years, time after time after time, is to stay away from women. Obviously, if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're married, this doesn't apply to you, and you should already know that. When I tell all my young guys to stay away from women, I'm talking about the ages from 18 to about 28, 29. And I already know what some of you are saying, and I've been in the situation myself. Oh, Matt, well, I really like this girl. We've been talking for a year. We've been dating for a couple of years. Look, I don't care what the exception is. Cut her off, go to the gym, grind for 10 years. You'll thank me later. The most important and crucial time frame of your life is 18 to 25. From 18 to 25, this is when your winners start to separate themselves from the losers. And I said 18 through 25, but really it's 18 through 30, and it could go up all the way to 35. Between the ages I just told you, this is when you either make it or you break it. No in-betweens. And let me clarify on this, because I think a lot of people are misunderstood about this. When I say stay away from women, that's not me trying to disregard women whatsoever. It has nothing to do with them. Well, it has a little bit to do about them, but a majority of the reason I say that is because 18 through 30, this is when you need to focus on yourself. This is the time frame when you need to go to the gym, get big and strong. This is the time frame when you need to advance in your career, occupation, whatever you want to call it. And it's also the time when you need to get a side hustle or do something else. But the number one thing I hear time after time after time is, Matt, well, you know, when I come home at night, I get bored. I get lonely after a long day. Every single time I hear that, I'm like, what? You have time to be bored? You have time to sit there by yourself and go, I am kind of lonely right now. If you have time during your days to sit there, even for 15 minutes and go, man, I am bored and lonely, you're not doing enough. I can't relate to that because every single waking second of the day, I'm working. I'm either working or I'm asleep. There's no in-betweens. And when I say work, and it doesn't necessarily have to be my job or monetary, it's just anything, whether that's cutting the grass, fixing up stuff around the house, going to the gym. I'm never just sitting here going, oh yeah, I'm bored. What's another thing? Oh yeah, looking at the stock market, learning to invest, learn other ways to make more income. I don't read books whatsoever, but a lot of people out there read a book. Knowledge is power. There's no reason as a man in your 20s to be sitting in your room going, man, I'm bored. That time when you think you're quote unquote bored, that's time to improve yourself. Whether that's monetarily, whether that's your body itself or your physical, mental health, anything. You can gain knowledge in that 15 minutes. There is no excuse in 2023 to be an idiot. You can learn anything on your device and phone. There's no excuse. And I apologize for the rant, but the reason I ranted on that is it goes to back my statement. When I say stay away from women, it has nothing to do with women whatsoever. And matter of fact, I'll be honest and frugal with all of you. Last night, I was with one of my girlfriends watching a basketball game. And when I say girlfriends, I'm talking about friends that's a girl. You know what I mean. Contrary to what some of you may think, I love women. I think they're some of the most beautiful people out there, and they're also really, and I mean really smart. But, and I have a big but, here's the thing. Your boy Matt, unlike 99% of other men out there, I hang around the right women. I hang around women that are going to elevate me in this life. I hang around successful women. Going back to this, when I say stay away from women, that's because most men out here, they're just hooking up with women because they're hot. And that's what we're going to get into with Ja'Marr Chase in this video. Look, I know what you're sitting there saying. Well, Matt, what does any of this bullcrap you just said have to do with anything involving Ja'Marr Chase? Well, my friend, the reason I went on this tangent is because I'm very passionate about this subject and matter we're about to get into. Your boy Ja'Marr Chase, which is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, he has been hanging around the wrong female, and now she's trying to ruin his life. That's it. She's trying to ruin his life, and those words aren't coming out of my mouth. Those words are coming out of her mouth. Or my bad, technically, she didn't say ruin his career. She said, you know yourself, I have multiple videos that will end your career. And it sucks. It really does. But what does this all go back to? Like I've stated, Ja'Marr Chase, he's a superstar in his 20s, and he got involved with the wrong female. That's all it is. He messed around with the wrong female, and now it could potentially, according to her, end his career. I'm not even going to show her name because that's what she wants. She wants attention. She's an attention, WHORE. You can read that out for yourself, but here's what she posted on Instagram. It is a picture of Ja'Marr Chase sleeping, and here's what she said. Now, Mr. Chase, you have some skeletons in your closet. I know the real you. Stop dodging the courts and responsibility. You know yourself, I have multiple videos that will end your career in one post. I'll have my attorney at the Bengals facility in 2.5 seconds. You know what's up. Period. You see what she did there at the end? She put what's up, space, period, to get her point across. And I just know this is one of these attention WHORE. She was typing this out. I bet she had the biggest grin on her face. She's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get him now. Give me a break. But to go on top of that, she also said this. And by the way, she posted this on her Instagram. Should I go live later and share the horror stories and receipts while dealing with my baby daddy? Baby daddy in this situation is Ja'Marr Chase. We'll speak on that in a second. I've been trying to hold off sharing receipts for a court appearance, but I think I'll give you a rundown on why I'm always upset. Yet again, an attention WHORE. Let me ask y'all a question. It goes back to the Ja Morant situation just being a straight up cornball. Why post this on social media? What good is going to come out of this by sharing Ja'Marr Chase and your drama with everybody else in the world? What good's gonna come out of it? Nothing good's gonna come out of it. You're not gonna make any money, no nothing. You sharing this information with Ja'Marr Chase on Instagram Live doesn't benefit you whatsoever. It just makes you look like a psychotic WHORE. And just like this reply says, I advise all athletes to stay away from women like this. You cannot trust these women. They will tarnish your name because of the person you are. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. Look, I know these women, they seem like the greatest thing ever, but a large majority of them, when you have a lot going for you, when you're a D1 athlete, you start making a lot of money, they got bad intentions. Continuing to go along here, she wound up exposing, and this is also cornball activity, she exposed their DMs with, her baby daddy, Ja'Marr Chase. And you can see right here where she tried to crop it out, and he's in the same boat as me. He said attention, that's all you see. And yeah, I guarantee you, he said, oh, you just want attention. And that's it. That's all she wants. But you can see right here, Ja'Marr Chase said, you had that bit up 21 hours. You only had 3 more to go. Couldn't keep it up? Question mark. Why you deleted it? My man straight up gaslighting her saying, hey, you had it up. Why'd you delete it? Keep it up. I'm team Ja'Marr Chase in the situation. And also why it's weird is, okay, you're going to expose what he said, but then you're blocking out what you said. That's even weirder. Because when you are trying to hide your messages, you look like the person that's in the wrong. Ja'Marr Chase out here, he's standing 10 toes down like, hey, why'd you delete it? Keep it up. As you can see, she blocked whatever she said. I'm assuming she said something about the kid or whatnot. And he said, crap, no, ain't mine till you can prove it. So I believe, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe that she's trying to claim that, yeah, because he's the baby daddy, but Ja'Marr Chase, he's like, no, I'm not taking no DNA test, no, none of that. I'm not going to court. That ain't my kid. She's trying to say it is his kid, and Ja'Marr Chase is like, no, I ain't for that. She blocked out what he had to say, and then he said, blank, I still won't like you, the F, you happy because you got some nut. Ja'Marr Chase is a demon for the last part. Now, all right, outside the jokes and whatnot, what could this video be, or quote-unquote videos be, that she's referring to? Because I have no idea. Whenever I see people say, hey, this person has skeletons in their closet, this is just how I think, I automatically assume it's something crazy bad, but since this also delusional and lunatic female said it, I don't take it as serious. The way I'm looking at this, and let me know how you feel about it down below, I'm looking at this as she's trying to threaten him. I don't think she really has too much dirt on him, but according to her, like she already said, like we already talked about, she has multiple videos that will end his career. Whenever I see a female say that or post or whatnot, I automatically assume the only thing it could be is he did something violent towards her. Or I'm trying to think out of the top of my head, what else could it be? That's the only thing, isn't it? When you're talking about somebody's career being ended because of a video, it's not going to be because he got caught, hooking up with another girl or anything like that. It's got to be something along the lines of he did something to her, and that's the only thing I can conclude. I do think it's interesting, though, because from everything I've seen, I've been keeping up with Ja'Marr Chase since he was at LSU. Seems like a great guy. It's unfortunate, and it goes back to my intro, what I've said millions of times on this channel. I hate to see stuff like this happen to good and great guys. It's why I harp on it so much. It's why I'm so passionate, because I got friends in my everyday life, and it's the reason I'm so passionate. I have friends, guys I'm really close with, they're suffering from something like this. They're great guys. They just got involved with and messed around with the wrong females. Last but not least, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do you know what the biggest downfall, the number one downfall is for men out there? It's women. I'm not trying to scare you guys when I say it. I just want you to be smart. I don't care how old you are. Your woman, your wife, your girlfriend, even if you're just in middle school and high school, your girl is a representation of you. As men out here, as guys, even in middle school, you have to be careful with who you want representing you. I've also seen many people say she did this back in 2021. Let's not try to overcomplicate this. This girl's crazy, and there's a lot of crazy girls out there that try to pull off BS just like this. Stay away from girls, go to the gym, grind hard, work on your career path, go to the gym again. Heck, you get bored, go to the gym 3 times a day. Learn how to invest in stocks, learn a side hustle, read some books, stay away from women. Let me know your thoughts down below. But, women.